you already know mental health is now it's far better, but it's kind of still a taboo because they
Right.
don't see a physical wound. Like mental health is not like that, and I think a lot of people are not even aware that they have certain issues, right?
Right.
So let's talk about the issues a little later. I mean, that's what we're talking about, but. Before that, let's understand. Imagine if somebody has an issue, right? What is the hierarchy they have to follow? Is it really the same way, or because everybody is accessible? I can go directly talk to a counselor, talk to a psychologist, talk to a psychiatrist. Most
Right.
people end up in clinic and they start from psychiatrist, right? So, how do one know that they have to go? Who is the right person to talk to in the first place?
The hierarchy is present based on the intensity of the issues. Right, so if an individual has very severe issues, they're at the moment of crisis, the stress levels are too high for them to manage in any other ways. To a certain extent, talk therapy or going to a psychotherapist will help. But if that is still not making any difference, the distress is so intense that they're not able to do anything, then it is better to start from psychiatrists. So because the moment there is certain kind of medical help, the body tends to stay a little more calmer.
Okay.
And then they can sit and resolve whatever their concerns and issues are accordingly.
Unless until that it's like too much for them to handle and it's help, like it's affecting their physical health also, they
Right.
have to go see a psychiatrist.
Right.
If it's still not at that stage.
It is not just the physical health, it is also the basic daily functioning.
Okay.
You're not able to do what you generally do.
Give me an example.
Like as simple as for an individual, if waking up is a whole big task, maybe a sign of depression. And
that
having
happens to me on Mondays.
those are just Monday blues. That we'll address when we come to the misused terms, right?
Yeah.
When an individual has difficulty doing their normal tasks on a regular basis, and this stress or this difficulty is there for a prolonged period of time, that is when they have to give extra attention to it. Once in a while, once in a day, it happens to everybody. Ups and downs need to keep happening, so that's okay. But once it keeps happening more frequently, more regularly, they're not able to focus, they keep forgetting the smallest of things, which is not out of their nature. Or they're generally enjoying socializing, but suddenly they feel disinterested in all of these things. They are not into doing their hobbies. This is when they'll have to start paying attention to how are they doing mentally.